Morning, everybody. I think I've come to the realization that I do my best thinking when I'm on my walks with Gemma. But anyways, you guys, I did a really good podcast yesterday with Reid Reynolds out of Ohio. And he had a statement, which I told him I was going to steal because he has a great analogy. And it's about overexcitement in dogs and how dog owners tend to create a lot of excitement with our dogs or with their dogs, but they don't have the ability to have the off switch or give the off switch or create the off switch. His analogy was you're starting a fire without the ability to put it out. And man, that rang with me because I see that. I see so many dog owners see their dog, the reunion with their dog, whether it's daycare, boarding, or training, and they give them all sorts of affection, and they get them all riled up, and then afterwards you see oh no, wait, sit, calm down, you gotta relax, when everything that they did previous to that, the minute or 2 minutes, gets them all riled up. But yet there's no off switch. There it is, starting the fire without the ability to put it out. So, a lot of times in these podcasts, I ask these dog trainers, what's the biggest problem that you see? Overexcitement comes up more and more and more. There are so many people that think that their dog isn't happy unless it's showing absolute exuberance, jumping, just almost out of control. That's what they perceive as being happy with their dog. Happy to my dog, or to me, means contentment. Some people can be happy taking a walk on the beach. Other people, they're not able to get happy unless they're in the middle of a club that's intense and loud and cranking, and that's the ultimate for them. It's just so crazy and intense, and it's hard to have an off switch from that too. So think about that. How do you create an off switch? Well, you got to teach your dog what calm is first, so they know how to get to it before you start to rile them up. It's an interesting thought if you really sit down and think about it. Starting a fire without the ability to put it out, that sounds crazy, right? But yet we're doing it with our dogs all the time. So, sit back, look at your dog, think about when you perceive your dog as being happy, is it truly happy, or is it just a really intense state of mind? That's up to you to decide. And you guys, I'm not saying a dog needs to be robotic every day, because it doesn't. I'm not saying that all it's allowed to do is not play and walk around normally and stiff and rigid. I'm not saying that. A dog already knows how to be a dog. We just influence things way, way too much sometimes. So give it some thought, give it some practice. And Reid's podcast should be out maybe this weekend or the beginning of next week. Totally worth a listen though, you guys. Totally worth a listen. See ya.